talk to you later.
Devo despaccio legare Bugatti.
Yeah.
Not too many.
The capital contribution we collected, we had 11 closings for the month of July. It's pretty good. Okay, pretty darn good. Our percentage of renters is still at 11%. And that I get from the security deposit we hold up for the tenants. Since the first of the year to date, I'm sure you'd like to know this, this is really good information. Our accounts receivable have gone down by 30%.
How much?
30%. And that's, you know, a great thing. From 534,000 to 372,000. What does this mean to us? Okay, it means that our accounts are being paid, being settled, and being closed. It means a positive trend to the financial security of our community. We have 47 aged homeowners delinquent accounts, which equals to an 8% default rate.
What percent again?
An 8% default rate. And that's it. It's actually lower than the month before. We're down a little bit from last month. Okay.
It seems to be constant in so many months, I hear.
It's not
90%,
constant.
80%,
There's people
90%.
that are going to come off and people that are going to come on. You know, but the trend is going down. You know, like from 60 to 57, you know, to 45, and it keeps going down. It may hover between 47 and 51, but at least the trend is going down. And then 30% down on receivables. Our attorney is doing what they're
That's
supposed
what my
to do.
question is. The
Yes.
attorneys are on top of
The
it.
attorneys on top of it, plus the banks are foreclosing on properties. They're not staying stagnant. And there's still some, but the majority is moving to a positive rate. And that's it.
Thank you. Under the president's report, I wanted to kind of touch base on the road construction that was going on Lyons Road. They're nearing completion. Christine's had a little bit of trouble with the contractor that was hired by the county to perform the work. Apparently, on the easement, they're stating that they're not replacing the irrigation lines. Now, there were existing irrigation lines there, which are tied to our water, to our irrigation lines, and this particular contractor is stating that they're not on the permit. They could not find any information through College County regarding the right-of-way out here, and they're saying because it was not on our approved site plan and permitted, they're not replacing the irrigation, which makes no sense to me. So Christine and I are going to research it. We're going to check the surface water permit and check the as-bills. We should have as-bills here that we can take a look at, because I can't see the builder having to do this work and put the irrigation in and it not be on the plans and permitted. That doesn't make sense to me, because it wouldn't have been approved. So with that said, what they want to do is just put the sod in and not put any irrigation. So
Just dry out.
yeah, it's not going to look good. So that's kind of an issue we're working on right now. I think Christine, you spoke with them today and they said they were going to be putting the sod in.
Today.
So that's put it in. I didn't find that part, so I didn't see if it was. There's nothing yet. Okay. All right, so we're going to start working
Mike
on
from
this.
Images also.
I spoke with Mike today. Mike called me. He was very concerned, our irrigation contractor, and he was concerned about it as well. So we're going to do a little research. I have a copy of the surface water permit at home, and I'll pull that up. And then I know we have the as-bills for the irrigation. I'm positive, because I remember looking at them at one time. So we'll check our as-built plans for that, and we'll go from there. So. And we'll contact the county as well, because it's just that doesn't make any sense. I think they're just trying to get out of putting all the irrigation lines and heads back in. So hopefully we can get that resolved before the sod goes in. Matter of fact, Christine, make a note to call the county tomorrow. Also, ask them to check their bid, because I would imagine that their bid, what the county's paying for, probably includes irrigation replacement, because that would have been removed. So if you follow up, then let me know, and I'll follow up with what I know. That's all. We're going to move on to the next. If we have quite a few people, maybe we can open the floor a little early so we can get through all this package. We have a large package tonight. Christine, do you want to go on with the management report, please?
Irrigation work orders first of all. Irrigation has got 9 open work orders. Landscape has got 10 open work orders. Maintenance has 4 closed that we need maintenance by closed orders. And moving on fast. It was 139 violations this month, which is, we'd like to see that come down. I approved 6 sales, although 11 sales went through, those could have been approved the month before or something like that. That's just what I approved. And only 3 leases, which is good. So far, web requests have gone up to 236. And I need to mention that Jesus did get his new phone. Thank you, board. It helps an awful lot. I sent you his number a couple of weeks ago. If you needed to get it, let me know. The clubhouse balances are up. Very nice.
Did anybody notice?
Just getting back to Jesus. This guy is saving us a bundle of money. Just so that you know. He's doing a lot of things that normally I would have to as I say, getting bonded, the dates. He is doing the mailboxes. He did one mailbox today. And just with someone, he thinks they think the landscape would be good. So he just put on a primer, you know. So he doesn't just go out there and put a little bit of paint on the same stuff. He does it the right way. So we are blessed with that. When we get to the clubhouse rental agreement, I would like us to consider just changing some wording there. We do not want a cleanup fee. We just need to say you could be assessed up to $200, I say, for a cleanup fee. You could be, just so that people know. And we need to take the word cash out of there. We do not want cash. We don't have to say we don't want cash. We need checks or money orders.
People bring cash off?
We refuse to take it because it's a liability for us. We don't have a say, and if it gets lost, then we will be liable for it.
Are you finding that with the amount of rentals that you're having a hard time with the clubhouse being clean when you come in on Monday?
No, we've this whole month we've had, and last month I've had to tell 2 people you're going to have to pay me $100, but it was just beer cans outside, you know, the sticky floor, tables just put away not being cleaned. I know it's hard because it's, you know, you have a party, but then they must understand that you can be assessed at $100. If I had a party here, I would say take the $100 up, but I'm happy. I'll just put the stuff away.
All right, then what we could do is under new business, I'm going to notate that we want to update the language in the clubhouse rental, and then if you could work on that, and then we can just approve. Okay. Thank you. Is that it? Anybody have anything for Christine?
I was mentioning the dates. I was just saying, you gotta check. I just noticed that at the moment, the date went up without me hitting the button. That's actually twice in the last month it's done that.
And then
The residence gate at the front. I pulled up and just went up, and I didn't even, so I don't know why it's doing that, but it's actually checked twice. So it's
right, and it wouldn't be the guard because of the guard that's on duty tonight wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guard knows me, press it on when I get there, but you know.
I mean, I don't think that's what it was. When I picked up my daughter, it was 4 o'clock. I drove up and it came right up. So they're looking at that. It's not twice, so that's why I was kind of this is a problem.
Yeah. Does anybody have anything for Christine? We're going to move on to the committees. Russ, Art?
York received 11 applications this month, and we approved 11. Some of those were information from last month. We have received a total of 76 applications this year to date. We have 7 applications under review, and there have been 10 applications that the construction has been completed on.
Thank you, Russ. Association Homes and Clubhouse Rental?
Clubhouse rentals this month, we brought in $800, and over the course of the year so far, it's brought in $8,000. And that's just the clubhouse rental, so we have that money to put back into when we buy stuff around the clubhouse. And the association homes, we still have 3 properties. Income's $4,900 a month. So far this year, we've collected $29,400. And when these rent rates are pretty low, so when the leases are up, well, we're going to discuss about going back and maybe increasing it a little bit because they're really low. And I'd probably just get them to assess while they're keeping up their homes too.
That'll be
we have
clearly
a,
included.
The fee.
The cleanup fee is included.
Is that it? Okay, the landscape committee did not meet this month. We're gonna have a big September, we're still waiting on bids. Christine is currently working on cul-de-sac bids for us. Landscape maintenance contract bids. The Greenwood Manor Park, the large tree and the sod, the landscaping to replace the gazebo that was over there. And the back entry, gate bid. Is that it, Christine? I think that's all the ones you're working on currently, correct?
The landscape.
For the landscape committee. So the September meeting, we should have all these bids together, and we'll have a nice package for the board come the September board meeting to review. That's all I have for landscape. We're gonna, if you have any questions?
yeah, those, a couple of big pounds of dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I should have brought that up. Christine had one removed.
The other one fell down today, it has to go tomorrow.
Okay. I don't understand, that's I'm glad you brought that up, sorry. I don't understand why one was only removed and not both of them.
Because at that stage, the other one was, we were hoping was gonna come back. It was still green, it looked as though it might survive.
It didn't look like it to me. We both looked diseased.
No, you know, they weren't diseased.
Yeah, it wasn't like me.
I asked some of the tree companies over here, I asked both of them actually, and they said what happened the first time was this, and then it traveled underground, it didn't go like that.
It didn't look like it to me. There was no black spot or
It
anything.
traveled
I
underground.
don't think so,
So
but.
we have to watch the last.
It wasn't healthy treatment, all of a sudden it was dead.
Anyway.
So tomorrow the other one has to go.
Okay, so, and then what about the replacement? We got bids for replacing
Well,
both?
we have just to replace from one company.
Okay,
So
so
we need another bid.
yeah, if you can get two more bids, so along with the tree for Greenwood Manor, that's what I said, if you add those as a package bid, you could probably get a discount on those. Because there's still one existing and they have to be comparable in
It
size.
might be cheaper to take them all down and start
And
fresh.
I don't know, we can have
We
somebody
also
come in
have the
and
one
set.
across Greenwood Manor that I had removed. I don't know if anyone knows if they, Greenwood Manor on the right hand side, we were like 4 trees that they were diseased. And once we noticed, I asked the tree companies if they're going to make everyone sick, so I said, get them out. So I got bids from one company to replace those two.
Yeah, so,
And we need 2 more.
like I said, when you're doing all these bids,
Are those pretty short that they're
They're
talking
short,
about?
right.
Okay.
yeah,
But those tall trees are gonna be expensive.
yeah, they're going to be very expensive.
That's what I was thinking, better just to start off.
Well, we can see, get a bid on replacing the two and then get a bid on if it's more cost effective, because you have removal costs,
Right.
it might just be a wash, but you can do as Matt asked and get a price to remove the third one and start out with 3 smaller ones, but I don't know, it might be a wash by the time you remove and dispose of that one, so. And then, on the,
Greenwood Manor ones, and
Yeah.
then the Greenwood Manor Park.
okay, right, exactly,
So we got, as I said, we got one bid from Greenwood Manor Park, with 3 bids.
okay.
They gave us 3 different trees, so 3 different.
Who are you getting bids from?
I'm getting from Duffy, Thomas Broward, and a third one.
Just make sure you get an arborist, not an actual tree company that, somebody probably has a nursery that knows trees.
Trees,
They can
right.
give us an idea of, some options that will work in that environment over there.
Right, I know some of the trees that they recommended are shutting down, we don't want to jack them in the tree.
Yeah,